So John Burrier asked me on Instagram, why does elitism in cycling exist and when will it die? So I asked him to elaborate on that because I didn't exactly know what he meant. I mean, I had an idea what he meant by that, but I didn't know exactly what he meant by it. So he sent me in a messenger, putting noobs down in cycling with very little experience, dropping $15,000 on a first bike, boys club, macho shit. Talking to noobs like they should know everything about cycling. I've had interesting experiences firsthand. I rode an entry-level road bike for I rode an entry-level bike for a long time and still do groceries. I've noticed people that treat me different when I'm on the nice bike with nice kit versus the shit bike with the shitty kit. So I think the main reason for this elitism in cycling is a sport where style is something that's very important to the riders. Riders want to look cool, you know? And if they see a rider that doesn't look cool, then they're not part of the club. So this creates an elitism within the cycling community. Now, what's funny is I've noticed over my years of experience with cycling is this is something that is only a trend in the road cycling community. I haven't seen it in the mountain bike community. Okay, I haven't had experience on the tracks. I don't know what it's like there, but I'm pretty sure it'd be similar in the track cycling scene too. But in the mountain bike community, everyone's friendly, everyone's chill, and South Africa is a huge location worldwide for mountain biking. Mountain biking is really big here, and I haven't seen any of that. Everyone's supportive with each other, and they cheer each other on. You know, it doesn't matter if they're a fucking pro rider or if they're just a noob getting started. So yeah, that's my theory. Because cycling is like, with road cycling, you've got this really flamboyant clothing, and you've got all these rules. So let's go through the other messages. Okay, so you see here almost like a Rafa clique or something. yeah, it is kind of like a club, you know. You belong to a club. You're either cool or you're not cool. So it feels like a high school girl squad type stuff. I've also noticed it from ex-racers who have never even been pro, just old guys who seem better or something. So yeah, I've also seen this. You get guys who, even if they have been pro, they were shit pro, they couldn't even ride, but you know, they always think that they're better than someone who's just started cycling. And I think it's a bit of, they fostered a little bit of resentment because they could never make it, so they take it out on noobs in cycling, so it makes them feel better about themselves. It's kind of like the bully at school. So he says here, I'm not a full Gaiman fanboy, but those 10 commandments of cycling kind of address some of this. Okay, he types a little bit funny, so the the period is in the place where it shouldn't be. So the 10 commandments of cycling kind of address some of this. Stupid shit like sock height determining your value as a human being.
You follow?
Okay. This cracks me up. Look, bro. I got my sock height here. You know, if your sock height isn't like halfway up to your knee, then you're not cool. You know, you're not part of the club. So, okay, and he also recently sent me a message. I've been in rides with guys new to cycling who look pro and can't even ride. Meanwhile, I'm being judged for not looking elite cyclist skinny or having a non-carbon frame due to travel or durability. So many aspects you can touch on. And honestly, I've saved some of these S-Works guys from catastrophic situations. So he says, looking forward to the video. Well, here's the video right now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and I just think it's completely unnecessary that people act like this, you know. The thing is, they were all noobs at some point, so they must just have a little bit of
modesty.
Some fucking modesty, you know. You don't have to act like a piece of shit. I mean, you don't have to act like you are the shit, even if you are the shit. Even if you're Chris Froome. Like Chris Froome, man, he's a great example. He's a fucking legendary cyclist, but he's still humble, he still has humility, and he's nice to everyone. Whether they fucking just starting out, if they got their fun rider helmet that shows their fucking full head of hair, it's fine, you know. He is gonna he'll stop and you'll take a selfie with him and it's all good, you know. So you can learn something from Chris Froome. You can be like that. It doesn't Just because you've got fancy kits or you've got an expensive bike doesn't mean you have to act like a dickhead. And that's pretty much all I have to say on this. It's an interesting topic, don't you think, bro?
Yeah, I like it.
And what has your experience been? Have you noticed something similar?
Yes, I noticed that you noob shame me for having short socks.
You see, it's even infected me. Like, I couldn't resist, her sock height was low. But I didn't, like, the thing is, I wasn't bullying you. I was just saying, you can get some higher socks.
Yeah.
So I'm also guilty. Okay, I'm also guilty for this. But I'll end this video off by saying that it's okay. You can wear whatever you want. Just make sure you've got a fucking helmet on your head. Okay, you can ride around in a G-string for all I care, but just have a fucking helmet on your head and don't put it here halfway up like a noob. Okay, put it just above your eyebrow line. Okay.
Yeah, be safe.
Be safe.